if people are selling out of the Eldrazi deck online. Or what's happened to the prices for the Eldrazi deck and stuff. If Lord of Atlantis was banned, I'm not sure. I probably would have to go to another deck. I think Merfolk would not really be viable without the Lords number 5 through 8. She's been doing okay. She's probably going to get split 1-1 to the sideboard, but I'm not sure. Oh, see you later, Othmore. Oh, Incisors here. I totally almost missed you. Hey! And hi to Chief. 5-color good stuff, or 5-color rares. The pre-release. It definitely is slower if you're going with Reedry, and Sovereign especially is very slow. But if the format has slowed down as much as it potentially has just now with these new BNR release, then... Oh, phone. Stop messing with my microphone. Thank you. Then it might still be worth it. I don't know. We'll just see. I used to have 4 Reedry in my main, so... It's definitely an option. I definitely like Master of Waves. That one's not going anywhere. And that's a 4-drop, so... Oh, if they banned Lord of Atlantis, you'd go Reedry and Sovereign. I mean, that'd be an option. I'd probably try that first. But I don't think they would ban Lord of Atlantis. I really don't think that makes much sense at all. Okay, so our opponent still has not decided if they want to go first or not. We might just be waiting for 10 minutes for a free win. I don't know. That's true. I mean, the format, it did not necessarily slow down. It just slowed down a little bit. Very small amounts. Hey there, Link. I went 3-0. I went undefeated. Each match went 2-0, which was awesome at my pre-release. I opened Olivia and then 4 different white rares and Avacyn's Judgment. So I was running Mardu humans, and it turned out pretty cool, actually. And I had the equipment that gives +1/+1 and vigilance, or +1+ or an additional +1/+0 if you're human. So that was cool. Bubblegum peeps, like bubblegum flavored? That's really weird. We can keep this. This is fine. I'm playing Merfolk. Surprise! Favorite card out of SOI? I don't have one yet. I have cards that I'm excited about. I'm excited about that new land that flips into a giant demon. I think Thing in Ice is super cool. Ooh, we are playing against Storm! Except it looks like we're playing against Jeskai Storm, which is interesting. Because it's quite different, actually. Thoughts on Standard? I don't have many of those yet either, to be fair. I am looking at running Obzon Walkers or green-white token walkers, or maybe black-white tokens. Something like that, but I'm not sure what I'm going to be running. And I'm not really interested in figuring out the puzzle before everyone else. I'm just going to wait for other people to kind of do most of the work and then go from there. So, brewing's not my favorite thing in the world. I'm sure if I enjoyed it or really tried, I could do really well at it. But Meh. Alrighty. Yes, Westvale Abbey is the name I was looking for. Oh no, the bubblegum peeps are nasty. I'm sorry. Swedish fish are fantastic though. Oh, neat. Startled Awake is cool. So his name is Rahab. I like it, Matrix. It could be Gift Storm, but that's still normally primarily blue-red. It's probably Jeskai Ascendency. Although Ascendency Storm doesn't run Ascension, so it could be Gifts. Yeah, Black-White looks really strong for Standard, but Abzan Walkers also looks really sweet. Okay, we have so many cards in our hand that are dead. Excuse me. Because we can't cast Harbingers or Lord of Atlantis. Because we don't have double blue. They're not running any creatures, so Dismembers are crap. I have 2 of them. Both of them. And then Harbinger is just a bear. Like, this is a really rough... Thank you. This is just a really rough hand. Okay, so we're going to do new one, mana, old one, creature. Hopefully we can hit fast enough. To outrace their storminess. Because sometimes that works. And we do have Curse Catcher, which will help us out a lot. Oh, don't worry about it, Haida Chief. And this Echoing Truth on Pyromancer's Ascension is really good. Go for it. Oh, Fate Stitcher. They are officially Jeskai Ascendency. Yeah, Ascendency. Storm. Blah, blah, blah. I doubt they'll be able to go off this turn. That seems very unlikely with what I'm seeing. Oh, Bruce Spy! Thank you so much for the host. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Bruce Spy. Yay! Alright, we did not even draw another land, which sucks. But I think I need to bounce the Ascension because they could go off next turn. So we're going to hold up mana for Echoing Truth. So when that second counter would get put on it was when we bounce it. Just in case we can wait off another turn maybe. So we're attacking for 1, guys. Attacking for 1. Host hype! Yay! I do have 2 relics in my paper sideboard, but I don't own any online. So I do not have any... I have 2 Tech Edge in my thing at the moment. Instead. Yeah, that's fantastic. He was at the top of Card Hoarder Network's whatever list, and then he pumped me to the top now, I guess. So that's cool. Alright, so we are going to do this and do that. I mean, the reason some of them are 33 tickets are because they're not available. The one that's available is $7. And I could get it. I don't know, it's not my favorite card. It's really good in some... Like, it'd be really good in this matchup, though. No, I would like to have relics in my Magic Online deck as well, because I am running them in paper, but stuff happens. Okay, they don't know about this though, so that will help me out a lot. This could still get out of hand pretty quickly. That's not gonna trigger this. Okay. Hey there, Ewok Slaughter. Actually, you've been here a while. I already said hi. Well, hello anyway. Oh. That's a good idea. Alright. Well, we'll do it now. It's a little late perhaps, but it's not the end of it. I should have done it. They can do this all at instant speed though, can't they? So now I'm just forcing them to do it now. Oh, they're remanding. Alright, well, I can't... I have Curse Catcher. I can try to counter something at a very timely moment. Hey there, HDPR! And Nihil Fox, thank you for following. Appreciate it. Yay! It's kind of chilly down here. Yeah, this version of Storm is slower, but a little more stable. So it's definitely quite different. And these Fate Stitchers are irritating, like super irritating. Bummer. This is probably a game now. So I'm just going to hit F6 because I don't think Curse Catcher being able to counter something is going to do anything. Ow. Yeah, because with double Ascendency, there's just not much I can do. Yeah, maybe I could have cast Dismember twice and killed the Fate Stitcher. I mean, that makes them have to go a lot further up. Oh, hey, Pierre! I didn't know your Twitch name, but I know who you are now that you told me. Nom nom nom. You're welcome. I saved you from starving to death. He still has mana to pay for the Curse Catcher. It wouldn't matter. Alright, but they can totally time themselves out trying to do this. Especially with 3 Ascendancies, this is just stupid. Nope, he still had one. Sad but true. It's a lot of clicks, though, to get through this combo. Alright, now they can attack. I was not playing blue-black control. Indy was Standard, I was playing Hardened Scales. Alrighty, so we want Chalice on 1. We want... Negate hits Pyromancer's Ascension and Jeskai Ascendency, so I think we want that one. Dismember's fine. Kira's kind of useless. Master's too slow. Spreading Seas could cut them off the right colors at the right time, but it's kind of iffy anyway. I think I'll take 1 Spreading Seas out, 2 Masters out. And call it a day. Submit. Yeah, I think I said this just a few minutes ago, but I'm looking at Abzan Walkers or Abzan or some variety of that, like 2-color whatever's tokens. So it'll be interesting. Whoops. Gotcha. It's probably okay. I don't know, it's really rough. We're playing in Storm. I'll give it a shot. See what happens. Yes, I have seen the Monastery Mentor package stuff that they side into, which is why I don't want to take out all of my creature removal and stuff like that. Slow him down in turn. Pass the turn. There we go. Curse Catcher actually, even if it doesn't look like he's helping, he makes them have to wait another turn. They have to have 1 more land than they would otherwise in order to combo, because I would counter it and then they would fizzle. And so that's a really important... it's just an important piece of Curse Catcher. A lot of his value is hidden. But he's so good. He's such a good card. Bardic Immunity. Thank you for following. I don't think that's going to be all that helpful, actually. It just showed up a little bit too late. Well, that's a bummer. But okay. Yes, I will go get a free land. Thanks. Mana Rampant and Merfolk. Yes, Treasure's Familiar is basically the same as Curse Catcher for anyone who doesn't know, but it's a bird, and so it doesn't fit in the Merfolk deck nearly as well. Yes, you get your own Pyromancer. That means that they did indeed bring in their Monastery Mentor stuff too. If they bring in Pyromancer, they bring in Mentor at the same time normally. Echoing Trees will be good on those elementals though. It'll be a 3/3. If I attacked with it, they're not going to want to block with their Pyromancer. So I think I can go ahead and attack. I'm holding up Echoing Truth if I need it. Yeah, but if they block with their Pyromancer, I'm totally fine trading any of my things for it. This Pyromancer is really bad. Yep, that sounds too surprising. I suppose they could have blocked Curse Catcher with the token and the Rejury with Pyromancer and killed them both. Hey there, Erics. Alright, so now they do know about my hand. So they can play around Harbinger and Echoing Truth. Yes, please. Haha, nice. Alright, so we can attack with both Mutavaults. They'll be forced to block. So I want to go ahead and do that and force them to make bad blocks. Alright, so they're going to take 4 and lose both their guys, and I'm not going to lose anybody, which is good. So, I like that. That's a bit of a bummer. I was not expecting Pyroclasm, to be completely honest. Was not expecting it. But I can still swing with Mutavaults for lethal if they don't get any blockers out. Do they have a... No, they don't even have a Fate Stitcher in their graveyard, so I had no idea how they went here. They would have paid for it. I guess I could have taxed them. Probably should have. But I'm not that worried about it. Actually, I'm really interested in the answer to that too, Sean Reed. Do they pay out to all of day 2 or just the top 64? I mean, I can't even play a Pyroclasm. I think I just win. Am I missing something, though? Ah, they're gonna bolt both my Mutavaults. And it's non-land, so I can't use that. Okay. Alright. That's kind of cute. Yes, they do get one more turn. Okay, so they did just pay the top 64. That's sad. Oh, that's probably a good thing, but... I mean, I don't know. That's how they can plan to do it. Arosen at 223. Thank you for following. You can't pay the life. Oh, they paid the land. They tapped mana for it. Are they going to be able to go off? I find that incredibly unlikely, but it's theoretically possible. Might as well get a land out of it. That's not great. I mean, they're down to 2 cards. Choose no on this one. Interesting. Is that, I assume that means once you make day 2, of course. Alright, so you have Echoing Truth and Harbinger up now. So hopefully we can live another turn. They still don't have... So maybe they cited out the Ascendancy part? That would be interesting. 3 cards in hand. I don't know. This could be dangerous to go ahead and play my Harbinger out. No, thank you. Alright, then I'm going to Echoing Truth my master in response to your paths. Oh my goodness, this is so ridiculous and twisty. Yes, please. Alright, and then we'll do that on their instep. I mean, I could Echoing Truth of Higher Answers Ascension instead. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Oh no, Pureblood. What should you do? I mean, they're not interested in playing EDH anymore at all. I mean, you could try to trade out of them and into what your friends are going to play. Or you could try to, like, find other people to play EDH with. Oh, shoot. I missed vialing in. It's another... Alright. First things first. Dismember the crap out of this. They want their monk token first. I guess that happens. Well, Fate Stitcher is still in there, so they did not cite it out. Alright, and then pass the turn. I'm going to grab my instep pen. Right now? Alright. Yeah, we're playing Jeskai Storm. And they do still get the copy sleight of hand. So that one wasn't cast. You can find those sorts of casual decks, like, ask any friends if they have extra, commons and uncommons lying around. Or go into stores and just ask to see their bulk box. Stuff like that can help you get into kitchen table level Magic relatively cheap. Pauper is also a really good idea, and it's relatively cheap, so it's a pretty good idea, actually. This is fine. Actually, it's pretty good. And that Vi lets us start holding up negate sooner without losing all of our tempo. I mean, it's still relatively cheap on MTGO, just in comparison to, like, playing Modern or Standard or Legacy or something, but still. So when I'm at big events, people get packs and they just crack them, like, throw away all of the commons and uncommons and keep the rares. And so I can just stand by the trash cans or pick up boxes from the table of all these commons and uncommons, and then I give them to my friends who are just starting to get into Magic, and they're like, well, that's really cool. Now I can actually build some decks. I have enough cards to try things out. And it makes a big difference. It really does. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not taking them just to hoard cards. I'm taking them because I know people who will really get enjoyment out of using these cards. And that's really important. And that's why if you are just opening packs at events and things and you don't want the commons, please leave them on a table and not in the trash can, because somebody else will want them and will love them. And you never know what common might be useful or valuable in 3 years that they'll accidentally have gotten and will be super stoked when they find it in 3 years or something. But yeah, don't throw away Magic cards. People will want them. You can give them away to pretty much anyone who plays Magic and they'll be happy to have them. I am in the St. Louis area, so I play in a lot of the bigger events around here. Oh, I did move the stack up, didn't I? I needed to be able to see the board state. Okie dokie. Nice, Ewok Slaughter! That's gonna go up in value right now. Holy crap, $12.50? Oh no, that's Curse Catcher. Yeah, I knew that one. I was thinking Software Foundry was $12.50 now, and that was nuts. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either, Pureblood. Just make sure that you know what deck you want to play before you start buying the cards and investing money into it. I believe the plan is for me to be in Minneapolis, yes, but I'm not 100% certain. Life does happen, so we will see. We will see. Nope, cancel this one. Thank you. I already played a land, so we'll pass. We'll play Lord on there instead. Yes, I'm well aware what Wasatan. I almost got sniped on Puka Trade. Someone wanted them when they were 20, and then somebody sent them to us at 50 before we had a chance to go take them off our list. Thank goodness that Puka Trade took very good care of me and got them canceled. So that's really great. And I mean, somebody else will still want those Ancestral Visions at $50. Somebody else is going to want them. So they're still going to be able to send them to somebody. I just don't want them at $50. So. $8 for that card you got out of the bulk box? That's fantastic. Yeah, that happens. On your end step, I'd like to activate my vial, please. Thank you. Alright, so we could roll this up for Master of Waves. So we can hold up Negate this turn and use Dismember if we need it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, I guess. Oh, and we got rewarded for doing so with our Ragery. So that's fantastic. Let's drop a land. I would like to go ahead and Dismember before it gets out of hand. And then we can attack here. Because the Fate Stitchers can grow out of Dismember range really quickly. If they're going to combo, because they can combo at instant speed and then outgrow it. So I definitely want to use this when they don't have any creatures. That's not worth negating. Yep, sleight of hand. I mean, they can now just unearth their Fate Stitcher, but I'm not that worried about it, I don't think, especially since I do have Negate for the Ascendency. Yes, please. We're going to untap a land, I guess. Yeah, there are a lot of really cool and very helpful websites for testing out, like, for getting playtest cards and trying things out. Yep. Thanks. How are you liking Mono Blue Tron, Kensho? I know a couple people really love the deck and swear by it. And then I've heard a lot of people who say it's just, if you're going to play Tron, why would you play blue? So I'm curious to see what your opinion is. I want to go ahead and get these down. I know I could do it on their turn. I just like going ahead and dropping it. Oh, less now, yeah. Hi there, Captain Harlock. It is definitely interesting, I think is what I'm gonna go with. Aw, bummer. But it's instant, so it would have happened anyway. I guess we could have negated it, but I don't know, maybe we should have. I still have a 2-turn clock now. And I want to negate something that's going to make them win. Yeah, they would have just played another one on it right then. But now their hand is empty. And I want my 2-turn clock. Okay. I had lethal, but they were holding another path, so it would not have mattered in the long run. That's true. Turn 3 Worm Coil would feel good in any color. Yay! I win! They just couldn't draw their combo, really, I think is what they were missing.